Welcome to Time with Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Gemini. First of all, I just really want to apologize that I was meant to do the rest of the zodiac sign reading for the January. But the problem is, like a couple of days ago, I've not been well. I have this chest pain and I have to call the ambulance as well. And before that, I've been ill for probably more than a week. So I literally just in a very weak condition. So I wasn't be able to do any reading for any sign. So just really want to apologize for those who's waiting for their zodiac sign reading for January. I know it's already February. So what I do is I want to let people know that time is really fluid, so don't get too hung up on the time. I always believe everything happens for a reason, and if we always put a stress onto things, it's just not going to help the outcome. So anyway, take it if it's resonate, then that it all matters. Now, bear in mind that this reading may or may not be resonate with every single one of the Gemini. So if it resonates, great. If not, it might not be meant to be for you. Also bear in mind that the cards can pick up the other person's energy, so it can go vice versa. So also check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. I personally find the moon sign, it's very important because they rule our emotions. So it's definitely worth to check out your moon signs reading and also the person's moon signs reading that you're dealing with. If you're not sure about your moon sign, I will start putting a link below in the description box. You can simply type in your date of birth and the time you were born, and obviously the location as well, and it will give you a very clear birth chart. That way it also helps you to understand yourself better and the other person better. Okay, let's tap into it. Okay. Okay, that's all I've been guided to pick, as usual. So. I hope everyone's doing well. I have a really rough 2 weeks, but I'm slowly recovering. I really can't wait to finish up all the reading for the rest of the zodiac sign. Every day I've been thinking about it, but I just don't want to push it, because if my energy is not up to that level, I don't want to do it and affect the reading, because sometimes it will affect my intuition. Okay. Please feel free to fast forward, because I do like to take my time to shuffle and get the cards now that I can upload the videos longer than before. That way I feel like I'm more in tune as well. Okay. Let's see what happened to my Libras. I'm hearing a number 5. Not sure why, but it could be significant for some people. Give me a second. There is some kind of relationship here. I'm picking up not only it's just regard to like relationship, but also I mean like, you know, lover, that kind of relationship, but also it can also related to family relationship, that type, like with some sort of family member or relative. So take whichever side that it resonates. Yeah. Now first thing I'm getting is there's this connection here. Someone have disappointed somebody in the past. They might have done something that make the other person feel really disappointed in the past, and it's making the other person feel resentful about the situation. And it can also make the other person like they're waiting to come back and solve this mystery out. Let's tap into a bit more. Someone here is definitely wanting or hoping this connection, this relationship can be rebuilt here. And right now is just at this waiting period. And that person could be wondering like, when is someone's going to come back and fix this? Or because there's a lot of uncertain energy here, a lot of emotions that it hasn't been cleared. Basically, there is unfinished business here. And this person is wondering if this whole relationship is going to be transformed. Let me have a look. This card just dropped. And it's definitely from someone from the past. It's not like a new person, obviously. It's someone that you have a very deep soul bond with. Now, bear in mind, like I said, this energy I'm picking up here, it can, relate it to a couple. It can also relate it to, someone from the family or relative. However, I'm picking up that someone here is quite controlling about the situation. Okay, because there's some sort of truth, it hasn't been told here. Some sort of truth needs to be revealed, and I do feel like one person is really trying to control the situation, because definitely someone have treated the other person unfairly. in the past, and it can either the other person become very cold and detached, or you're the one who is become cold and detached because you want nothing but the truth here. But here is suggesting that do remain positive, because I do feel like justice is in a way is coming to your way. There'll be some sort of there'll be someone who is about to make something happen, but perhaps they want to get more information first because before they make that move. So they're saying that here, remain positive, and just as I said, remain positive. The sun card fell out. So I do feel like you know, with the situation here between the two of you, I'm picking that it's really up to you whether you want to rebuild this relationship with the other person as well, like for a long-term outcome, because you do see that you do see this relationship, it can carry on, it can remain long-term harmony with this person. But it's really up to you though, because bear in mind, you know, tarot cards can only pick up the energy, you know, what is possible, but you know, everyone have the free will to change the outcome. I do see like this person, someone was suddenly like trying to come in with a message, and possibly with some really hot passion as well, if it's related to couples. Because I feel like finally they really see this connection as well. It has the potential to grow into something long-term, something tangible. It could be also, it's really up to you. So it could be the other person have disappointed you in the past, and is now saying that, you know, it's really up to you, like you the ball is on your court, like you're the one who could make the decision whether you want to take this person back or not. Some sort of healing needs to be done here between the two of you. Tower. Okay, what I'm picking up is, I do see like there is definitely potential you guys can get back together, but only if you allow to heal, or maybe you the other person allow themselves to heal. Basically, forget about the past, because I can easily see that you guys have this very deep connection between the two of you here. And often, you know, one person or both of you is reminiscing about the past, the loving good memory, that deep memory that you have for one another. But sadly, you know, someone have done something that caused someone walked away for a bit. Someone can also walk away, you know, permanently. Okay, I just see like someone is still very guarded. I just see some, again, it's only because one person have hurt the other person. They often wondering like, how can all this happen? Like, we have such a deep history, deep bond. How could someone have done something to me, and you know, it just making the other person very guarded, because someone also can be quite in and out, the energy here. So the other person is still trying to make a decision, trying to decide whether they want this or not, they still want this connection or not. But then there's love there, that's the problem. It's I'm afraid it's not that simple, you know. When there is love, yeah, when there is love, you need to tell the truth. You need to be honest and have this brand new fresh beginning with the other person. So now it's saying here, don't stop this connection, because there is actually love there. Yeah. Second opportunity is definitely on the demand here. It's definitely possible, but then I feel like someone is not really budging. They might feel like they want to go into solitude and have a think, and oh, double four of swords here. So I do feel like someone is really making a long, like, heartfelt decision here, and thinking whether they want to tell the truth, whether they want to have this brand new beginning with this person again. I feel like there's conflicts here. Maybe because someone now they do feel like they are actually capable to walk away from this connection. So sometimes, you know, after you've been hurt, you're not sure whether you want to go back to the same old thing, because you're afraid to experience the same thing. But there's 10 of Cups here. Like I said just now, there is a Judgment card here. Definitely second chance is here. It's possible, it's there, but it requires both of you, or just you, to move forward, to willing to give again, or the other person. So let's say whoever it's not giving, it requires a person to give, to make the move, you know, take the action. Otherwise it's not gonna happen. So from what I'm picking up is there is this Judgment call here. I feel like someone wanted to make this happen, but now it's all about whether that person, the other person, still want it or not. Or it could be whether the other person's wanted to make the move or not. If this doesn't work out, I would feel you know, what a shame, because I do see the love here. I do see the long-term harmony is possible here, and sometimes, you know, people have to bear in mind that no one is perfect in life. People do make mistakes, and you know, you can definitely forgive the other person and have a fresh start. Of course, everyone's stand is different. So, like, for example, someone, they might think that, oh, the other person cheated on me with another person, and then definitely I won't take the other person back. And by all means, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. You don't have to force yourself to be back with that person if you don't feel like you're comfortable anymore. But at least I do feel like what you can do is forgive that person. Forgive the other person, to release yourself, because I do see like someone is still trying to control the situation here, and perhaps they feel really guarded, very cold and detached, because they are really demanding the truth from the other person, which they're not getting it. and that's why they become like ice cold, you know. And I feel like, you know, it's not the way to live. Just don't dwell on the energy, you know. You forget that person, you move on, or you forget. No, sorry, not forget. Forgive. You either forgive that person, and then you move on, or you forgive that person, and then you have a fresh new start with that person. You know, give it a second chance here. Now I'm gonna do a quick spread to see how you guys' energies are at the moment, and see what message they want to tell you. Okay. So I'm gonna do one side each, so take whichever side that you feel like you resonate with. This is a quick general. Oh, there's too many. Yeah, I just want to ask Spirit, how do they feel about you right now? Okay. I feel like the other person is trying to move away from common water. It might be possible wanted to move away and travel to somewhere, clear up their mind for a while. Then on the other hand, this side, which is possibly you, take whichever side because it can go vice versa. For this side, it's very, very guarded. It's still, like I said, from the spread before, someone here is acting very cold and detached here. Again, why someone is still thinking to have that 10 of Cups, happily ever after relationship with you. So I do see, like, right now, you're just focusing on work, focusing on making your money, making your coins. But then something happened here. Someone is trying to make a decision here as well, on the other side. Oh dear. Are you thinking of walking away? Are you that detached now? Not really giving a second chance to the other person, just like I said before. Perhaps someone feel like they're more than capable to walk away. They might just now focus their energy on their work and doing other things rather than rebuild this connection. But then the other person is still waiting. The other person is still waiting. This can harvest between the both of you. Oh. And deep down, you're stressing out as well. You're not feeling good about this as well. You might acting all like a tough cookie outside, but I do feel like it is troubling you. You know, sleepless night, not sure what to do. They're still thinking about you. And I think it troubles you that much because you know deep down this love, it's still there. It's still very mutual. It's still very much there. Yeah, just when I said it's still there. And then on your side, this Ace of Cups fell out. So, because the love is still very much there, someone definitely want to move forward and offer you something. And I'm not saying they're asking for your marriage proposal or whatever. Like I said, if you're a couple, they will come and offer you something. But if you're not, then they will offer you something little to start out with. What's the Ace of Cups? Action. Let's see, what's the Eight? This is King of Wands here. I do feel like you really want this person come back as a king, as a person who is strong, who is who know exactly what they want, and who is not. I don't know. I do feel like you feel that about them, or you want this from them. But then the thing is, because in the past they truly have disappointed before, and this is what really gets you, what creating the anxieties in your mind, thinking like you want them, you love them, you're so attracted to them, but then you wonder why he would do that to me. They are trying to gather their strength as well, to be fair. Okay, they're trying to gather the strength and trying to give you back what you want. Let me just see. Yeah, they really want to make it up to you. They want it from, you know, giving to you and jump it back right to the 10 of coins. They really want this, the whole package with you. They know they screwed up. They really know that. And if they, this time, if they really show that in action, I would give them another chance, to be honest. Especially when you feel the love is still there. It's no point to you know, overthink the situation, because I don't see it's very healthy for you in the long run. So last card for you. Okay. Let me see. Okay, now there might be a possibility that you really, I do feel like you're not sure about this reunion with them, because like I said, maybe in the past they have done something to disappoint you, maybe because they've been kind of doing something dodgy, you know, making you feel like they are, you know, secretly going out and seeing other people and this and that. and it's making you feel like you're not sure, you're really not sure about this. I'm just getting the feeling that it's, you know, it is, how do I say, it's like, what's that word? I can't even say it. It's either, it to me, like, yeah, this on this side, it's going to be like a huge decision for the person to decide whether they're going to take this relationship back, because I really felt like they've been hurt so much from the other person. And it got to the point like they're like really guarded, you know. There used to be this vision in this person's mind, like, wow, you guys can really, you know, be together forever, you know, have a kids, you know, have a house, you know, something like that, just, you know, together forever, that sort of thing. But because I feel like someone has screwed up, either you or the other person, so that's why now this person is questioning if they really still want this now. And I do pick up something like it could be on this side, they might start having choices as well. They might having a choices as well. So that's why it can confuse them, whether they feel like, well, now I've got choices. I'm not sure if I want to go back to this. Just me and you now, you know. I do feel like this side, the person is really strong-minded. This person is quite emotional and like emotionally under control. They can be, of course, they have their moments like they're having this anxiety, they can't sleep at night, but in general I do feel like they handle it quite well. Of course not perfect, you know, because someone here can also in the past, like, you know, trying to control the outcome. If it's not you, then it could be them. So from what I'm picking up is basically on this side, they're not sure anymore, even though the love is still there. But now on the other hand, the other side, they really want it now, but you know, I'm just not sure if you guys would be back. So like I said, if it resonates, that means it's meant to be for you. You can always feel free to arrange a personal reading with me, and that will be more specific to get the reading for your energy and the person you're dealing with. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I hope everything goes well, and take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.